3 weeks.
It's so beautiful. I'm going to Nando's now, bye. I say that in the beginning of every video, I say it's quite easy. I think
James and Sophie have given their
Crease after 15 years that they did the time.
Everything now will be regular lash.
It'll be nice
Come
to
on.
turn around and say that I will be.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I moved house. This is my new flat. This is a complete work in progress. I managed to make this area with some fairy lights and my usual desk, but I am so excited to get in and about this place and change it up. So I don't know if you'd be interested in seeing it, but if you want a flat tour, I will do that for you. I know it's not makeup related, but I'm very nosy and I like seeing where people live. Like, see if like my favourite YouTuber changed room, and I'm like, oh my god, that's her kitchen. That's where she makes her food. So if you want to see what this flat looks like right now, we can do a flat tour, and then I'd love to keep you updated on what kind of things I do with the flat. But anyway, makeup time. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to do this cut crease look. So it is quite a, I would actually say it's quite a soft cut crease. Maybe it is a wee bit drag queeny, but for me this is soft. My last cut crease tutorial was so old and a bit crap. Quite bad actually. But that's what happens when you start making a YouTube when you're still learning. So I'm sure I'll look back on this one in a couple of months and go, why did I put that on the internet? So I'll show you how to do this. I am using very exciting new product. I was sent this just the day before I moved house, the best present ever. This is the Zoeva Smokey palette, and it's amazing. It's so beautiful. The colours are absolutely gorgeous. I only used 1, 2, 3, 4 of the colours in this look. Obviously I went for kind of brownies, but the pigment amazing. The colours, like, they're all matte apart from 2 shimmer, which is what I want. I don't know, shimmer, meh, fine. Matte, blendable shadows, yeah, I'm about that. And I used the Luxe brush set to apply them. So yeah, definitely one of the best brush sets I have. I absolutely love the brushes. So thank you so much, Zoeva, for these, and I hope you guys like the look I created. I hope I show you how to do this a really simple way, because it isn't difficult. If I can do it, you can do it. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. Bye guys! So starting off with a little bit of the Kevyn Aucoin Skin Enhancer, and I'm just doing a light dusting over the eyelid and a little bit underneath the eye as well. Be careful just to use a tiny little bit of this product so it doesn't crease. Then I'm going in with Illamasqua pencil in Honor to sketch out the crease. So I've sharpened this pencil super sharp, and I'm going to use the pencil to create the cut crease. So this is how I always start. A nice straight, and that's quite solid in colour as well, makes a big difference. And then I'm going to go in with my little pencil brush by Zoeva, and I'm just going to use that slightly turned up, and I'm going to buff out the top of the pencil. So I'm leaving the bottom line of the pencil quite sharp, because that's going to be the cut crease, but the top you can blend up, because that's what we're going to get our nice smoky eye from. So just kind of soft, gentle wiggling movements will really help buff that out. And the colour of this pencil is just beautiful. The palette I'm using is the Smokey palette by Zoeva, which is absolutely gorgeous. And I'm just using this nice taupey shade as a transition colour. And I'm just using the Zoeva blending brush, and I'm buffing that into the pencil and towards the brow. Then I go in with the lightest shade in the palette. This is, I have no idea what that said. And I'm just going to pack that onto the lid to get it nice and light, making sure that I'm not going onto the purple. Going in with the nice dark brown shade in the palette, I'm going to darken the crease a little bit, and I'm constantly just blending up towards the brow so you can get that nice diffused smoke. Then going in with my favourite gel liner, the Illamasqua Precision Ink, I am going to get beautiful flicks. So I'm using the Zoeva liner brush for this. Starting off in the middle of the lid, just so my flicks are nice and easy to achieve. Little bits at a time is probably the best advice I could give for getting your flicks right. And then I go in and do my flick. So just nice gentle movements to get the end of the flick nice and tapered. And then working back on myself to get the kind of triangle shape that you want to go for. And then just filling it in nice and black. Then I'm going to use the gel liner and I'm going to go in the waterline. This is perfectly safe and it actually lasts a lot longer on the waterline than a pencil. And then I just buff a little bit underneath the lash line as well. Then I'm going to go in with the two darkest shades in the palette. And I'm going to buff that underneath using the brush that we used first, the little pencil brush. And that gets it nice and smoked out underneath. Going back in with the lightest shade, I'm going to use that in my inner eye and drag it down as well. Going in with the two darkest shades again, I'm going to extend my lower lash line. This gives a really nice open look to the eye. Nice and structured as well, which is always nice. And then going back in with that pencil brush, I'm going to buff the colour down so it's not a solid line. Nice and smoky. Going back in with the two darkest shades in the palette, I'm just going to darken my crease up one last time, starting from the liner and working my way up towards the centre. A little coating of your favourite mascara, top and bottom lash obviously. And then to finish the look off, I'm going to add a pair of lashes. These are the Eldora B106. Big smiles for you guys. And then once the glue is nice and tacky, place your lash on. That is the finished look. Super easy cut crease, but super dramatic as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next week. Bye.